Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be sharing with you all the books that I plan on reading in the month of September. So I cannot believe that we are officially going into kind of the fall season, which I'm really excited about. I do not like the hot weather, so I'm very much looking forward to jacket, sweater weather. That's like my ideal weather, so I'm very excited for that, and like school starting and all that stuff. So I feel like September is going to be a very busy month for me. If you guys did not see my wrap up, you can tell that I talked about this, but I'm in like a little cast right now. Back in early August I found out that I have a benign bone tumor, so I will be getting surgery on this on September 24th. So that's another thing I have to deal with on top of school and everything else. So that was a little bit unexpected, but it took me by surprise, but I will be okay. I just have to have surgery to get the bone tumor out. So I'll do a vlog around that too, probably a reading vlog, because I'll be at least down for the count for a couple days. So yeah, I'll be doing all that stuff, but yeah, I'll be in a cast for a while. But yeah, besides that, I'm very much looking forward to the reading that I'll be doing. I feel like it's a little bit ambitious, but I think it is doable because some of these books, like the font's really big, so I think I could read them relatively quickly. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So starting out, this is the Tales and Teacups book club picks for the months of September and October, and I'll leave everything down below in regards to the Goodreads group and all of that. I don't think I'm going to get to this one this month. I think I'm going to save it for October because I feel like the dark academia vibe for this suits better for October. So but nevertheless, I'm still really excited to pick this one up, hopefully maybe on the tail end of September. And it is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. So this was actually gifted to me by one of my subscribers, which I'm really excited about. I'm excited to dive into this, and I wanted to make this a collective like book club pick, so I'm really excited for that. But it says, under the influence of their charismatic classics professor, a group of clever, eccentric misfits at an elite New England college discover a way of thinking and living that is a world away from the humdrum existence of their contemporaries. But when they go beyond the boundaries of normal morality, they slip gradually from obsession to corruption, betrayal, and at last inexorably into evil, which it sounds super interesting. Like, I love how it integrates murder with dark academia. Like, I think this one, like I said, I'm waiting to read this in October towards the end of September, but I feel like this perfectly encaptures the fall kind of feeling. And this book is small font, and it has almost 600 pages, so this one will take me a while to read, but this book has been out for a while, so if you do want to join the book club, I feel like you would be able to find a copy easily. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I think it sounds fantastic. So for the book club that I'm a part of with my friend, we are working our way through the Grisha Trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. We read the first book last month, and then this month we'll get into Siege and Storm and Ruin and Rising. So I kind of remember how this series ends, but basically how the first book ends and then how the official trilogy ends, I don't know how we get from there to there, but nevertheless I'm really excited to kind of dive into this world again. I remember the second book being my favorite, so I'm really excited to get into that. But yeah, I think these books are quick reads because the font is quite big, so I could probably read through these very, very quickly. But I'm excited to go into this too because we are going to be watching the Netflix series together, so we wanted to read the books before that. But yeah, it's been a while since I've revisited the Grishaverse, so I'm excited to kind of reread this trilogy and see how it holds up to when I read it back in 2016. So I'm just really looking forward to when we get introduced to Nikolai in this book, so I'm really excited about that. And again, because the Netflix series for Shadow and Bone integrates some of the Six of Crows characters, we're also gonna, after we finish the original Grisha Trilogy, we're then gonna pick up Six of Crows. So I've read Six of Crows before, and I don't remember if I liked it as much. I think because it was so long between when I finished the original Grisha Trilogy and when I picked this one up, I felt like I forgot a lot of the things, so I was just kind of lost. So now that I'm kind of marathoning the original trilogy and this one, I feel like it will be slightly better reading experience. So Again, I don't really remember what happened in the first one too, so that is exciting, but I feel like everyone loves this duology more than the original Grisha Trilogy, which I'm a little bit more excited about. It's a little bit more mature and all that, so I'm very much looking forward to these as well. But I feel like I'm really into series marathoning, especially when most of the books, or in this case all the books, are already out, so I think it will be good to kind of read everything kind of in kind of chronological order and just kind of get everything out of the way. But yeah, I feel like this is like a good kind of fall series to read as well, so I feel like the timing wise it is really good. And lastly, this is the book that I am honestly the most excited for this month, and it's going to be the one that I actually pick up first. I'm filming this on August 29th, so I'm going to start reading this already, so I'll probably have it done within the first week of September, so I'm really excited about it. And it is The Madness of Crowds by Louise, and this is book 17 in the Inspector Gamache series. So I picked this one up from the library yesterday, and I'm just so excited to finally get my hands on it. So throughout the pandemic, I marathoned books 3 through 16 in this series, and I have just fallen in love. For those of you who don't know, because I feel like I've just been talking about this series for so long, is that it follows Inspector Gamache, who is head of homicide in Quebec, and most of the murders end up taking place in a small town called Three Pines. And I have a video of why I love this series so much, but essentially it reminds me of home. I'm originally from Canada, and throughout the pandemic I haven't really been able to see my family until recently, so it just kind of, it feels like home. Like I feel at home with these characters. I love the sense of like found family and themes of that, and themes of like good versus dark and all that, so I'm really excited. I got this from the library. Like as soon as I saw that they had this, I put it on hold immediately, so I was happy because it just came out this past Tuesday. So and all my books are in paperback, so I'm waiting until this one comes out on paperback to purchase my own, hence why I was very excited for the library edition. But I'm just gonna go into this blind. I don't know anything about the plot, but like, so beautiful. I have no idea what's going to go on. I think this takes place in the winter, judging by this, but yeah, I'm just super excited to kind of be back in this world and kind of visit these characters that feel so much like they just feel like home. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you'll be reading this month and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.